Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin because Bitcoin will indicate what the market is doing, guys. And let's just take a look here, right? I think this is pretty bearish at the moment, even though we might see a little bounce here on the cloud. Maybe get back up to the 6.5, maybe. Be great to add to the short, because I'm short, guys, right? And that is because of this 4 hour. And so what's the case here with this 4 hour cloud? Instead of, it just gets thicker, so it's gonna be harder to get through instead of thinner, right? And that is the main reason that I'm going short here. Also, we basically hit the 38.2 on the road back up here, right? Like someone pointed out, I have it on the wick, but if you had it like on this basically the candle, or like this tiny wick here, you would have hit the 38.2, okay? But nonetheless, guys, I keep it on here for the simple reason, right? I mean, even if you would put it here, it doesn't really matter. If we just put it here, that's fine as well. So we hit the 38.2, right? So that means that all this is a dead cat bounce, and that we continue down further. Now, is this going to be an ABC, or is this going to be a 5 waves down? No one knows, alright, guys? No one knows anything, okay? But we can only go by probabilities, and well, since we got rejected from here, my probability of assessment is that we go down, right? It's that simple. So let me just take a look at the. So the only thing that gives me hope here is the daily for it to go up further, right? It's the daily here. But guys, just to draw something really stupid here, but it could very well work out, right? That we go down once again to this area, and then go up, hit that, then smack down. Okay, that is a road that we can certainly go. Or another road, so it is that we go up here, right, and then we smack all the way down. But I do think we will hit 6.2 again, and that will obviously, we will pause again, etc., 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 right? So maybe we'll smack right through, or maybe we'll pause there, right? No one knows, right, guys? No one knows anything, right? Just keep that in mind. Do not ever think like someone knows everything, okay? It's just not the case. So, what? Would you rather go long here and hope that we go through this cloud, or go short? I know I said 6,700, but we simply get rejected all the time, and at this 100 EMA here on the 4 hour, and the cloud is there as well. So it's obviously very strong resistance, and it's just really hard to get through, right? And also the 4 hour MACD crossed bearish, 6 hour wants to cross bearish, 8 hour wants to cross bearish, 10 hour, it's just sloping, right? The only good thing is the daily. But if you zoom out here, the daily is only really at halfway. So can it get rejected here and that we go up here? Yeah, of course. So it's just very hard to determine what to, is this going to be bullish or bearish? But guys, pick a side. And some explosive movement is going to happen. I'm pretty sure of that, because not only will this end the weekly, the daily, but it will also end the weekly, right? So let me just throw away all the drawing tools for now. Right, we can get rid of the MACD as well. And let's take a look at the weekly here, right? So only looking at candles here, guys. This is a bearish engulfing candle. This candle is way bigger than this one, so that was a bearish one. Now, if the week closes like this, that's very weak, right? Let's be honest. That's not even 25% of this big red candle. So is it weird for me to assume that if it closes like this, that we'll revisit 6.2 again, right at this bottom of this, the candle itself? And perhaps we'll find a bottom there? Or would you think like we go just further up immediately? Just looking further back, when we had one, we had a second one, right? We didn't get a second one right now. But when it went a little bit up there, we at least had a wick all the way down again at, so and a wick, guys, in a weekly could just get us to 6-2. So that's another case that you just have to look at, right? So let's put back on the drawing tools here. This is where I have my C right now, my Z. This is purely based on Elliott waves. So that is purely based that what we have here is not an ABC, but that what we have here is going to be a 5 waves, right? And I've drawn it already in my feed on Telegram, but just to draw it again, right? You get some kind of 2, you're gonna get a 3, maybe here. So you're gonna get 4, and you're gonna get 5, right? And obviously, the 5 is gonna be somewhere here, right? And the 3 is most likely gonna be even lower. So and this is purely based on Elliott. So let me just put a fib extension on here. So even if we don't take this top wick and we just take the conservative one right here, right, and we'll take this one like this around the bottom, then we have the top here, right? Considering this is the top right now, a 1-to-1 would get us down here, 5-2, right in, at the bottom of this this triangle that I've drawn out for a long time. And then of course you're gonna get a 4 that goes somewhere up here, and then you're gonna get your 5, right? That's gonna go to 1.272, 1.414, something like that. -1 is also here, so together with the 1.414. So this is a huge area of interest right here, right? So this is why I kind of assume that we might get a capitulation down here. I'm not saying we will stay down here long. It's most likely just a capitulation, and that is the bearish case right now. Okay, so that is the bearish case, guys. Let's go over the bullish case as well. So a bullish case, which is really weird in my opinion, because if this is a B movement, the C should have 5 waves, and it simply doesn't then. But you can have something like an A, B, and we're gonna get a C up here, right? And then we're gonna get a 5 waves out of here, right? Whether this is like something like that, probably somewhere up here, something like that, right? That is also possible, right, guys? So there's multiple possibilities here, but just keep in mind that both are possible, and if we just throw a quick fib extension on here, right? There we got it. So the 3 wave we put at 1.414. The 4 will throw around here. This is where the top is, and the 5 is going to be at the 1.618. Okay, so this is something that is also possible. Okay, so we don't know, but in both situations, what I do think will happen is at least that we'll revisit this 6-2, 6-1-6-2 area once again. So that's why I'm short right now. Okay. And that is pretty much the update I have for you guys for today. Okay, I know that I'm not looking too bullish anymore at the 6-7 because of this 4-hour Ichimoku Cloud. Can it prove me wrong? Of course it can. Am I in US dollar tether right now, or, well, in my case at the moment I'm in true US dollar. It doesn't really matter. Both are fine. True US dollar is just apparent, like I showed in a couple of videos ago, you can make some percentage there, so that's the reason I'm in there. But guys, looking at this, could we hit the cloud again? Sure, I'll just add to the short, right? Yeah, and then I'll certainly expect it to go down somewhere, right? So it doesn't really matter where you short in this little area, guys, because you can make at least 3.5% there. And just look on the bigger picture, please. Do not look at the smaller picture right now, because of this sometimes you can look at the smaller picture, guys. Sometimes you have to look at the bigger picture. It's because of the movement, right? And if we get rejected at a 4-hour cloud, then you need to look at our 4-hour time frame, which is like the bigger picture, right? So yeah, just look at that. And isn't it normal that you make some kind of double bottom before you go up anyhow? It's pretty normal in my in my opinion. So yeah, it's something we can definitely look at, right? And yeah, so just look at it that way. Just play what the market is telling you. Okay, that's all I can tell you there. Also, guys, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? So join up with that. Let's see what's going on there. We have Double Chin posting a chart here of Litecoin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that is for a very small picture, but yeah, something like that could play out. And then we have block ticks. Block ticks blew up. Okay, I don't know what block ticks is. Everything pumping like mad. I don't get what block ticks is, but hey, that's fine. But yeah, guys, join up with that. Also join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, where I post upcoming ICOs. When I find the ICO, I'll tell you guys about it to whitelist for it, so you're ready for the sale. But at the moment, just do watch out that Ethereum and Neo price is low, which means that it's just really hard for you to make a gain, right? So because of the price of Ethereum and Neo. Also, guys, what I look for in the ICO is a strong team. I look for infrastructure projects such as blockchains and protocols, and of course I look for low token metrics, or low market cap, so it's easy to make some money there, right? It's easy to flip. Also, follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/Pygoz, and follow me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Pygoz. Both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.